A university student living in St. Agatha has been left wondering where her car went. It was removed from her driveway in the middle of the night on Friday, and she still doesn't have it back. But she now knows who took it and why. We're joined live now by CTV's Spencer Turcotte tonight. And Spencer, you had a chance to speak with the woman earlier today who had her vehicle taken.
I did, and at first she thought thieves were behind the vehicle's disappearance. So you can imagine her shock when she learned it was the National Bank of Canada who seized it, a bank she doesn't do business with.
This picture is actually from the day that we bought it.
For now, all Michaela Hahn has to show for her first car is a picture.
I walked out to go to work in the morning and my car was missing.
Startled, Michaela and her family phoned police thinking thieves may be to blame. That's not the case. Take a close look at their neighbor's security camera footage. A towing company attaches her 2018 Honda Civic and drives away.
I ended up missing work because I had no way in. So yeah, it was an awful, awful day.
With no answer as to why it was taken, they were able to track the car to an auction lot in Brampton with help from police.
It looks like they can sell it after 30 days. So it's kind of a countdown, trying to figure out what we can do.
So they contacted the towing company and the lot.
And was able to call them and ask who put the order in to have our vehicle taken. And they were able to tell us it was the National Bank of Canada.
This raised even more questions for Michaela, considering no one in her family deals with the National Bank.
No, quite literally, I did not even know they were a bank.
So how could something like this happen in the first place?
The way that a situation like this might come up is when someone sells a vehicle privately, it's up to them to take the proceeds of sale and use that money to pay off the car loan. And if the seller doesn't do that, then the loan follows the car.
Michaela tracked the car back as far as possible, which is registered in her father's name. Its history looked clean, at least from what they could see in Ontario.
But we know that the very first owner who did have it in Quebec did finance it. So our guess is maybe in the transfer from Quebec to Ontario, something got missed.
She had no luck with the National Bank in trying to confirm whether there was a lien on the car because of a previous owner.
They have rejected every call that we have tried. They've quite literally rang a couple times and they've picked it up and hung up the phone on us.
And here's where the story takes a turn. Late Monday afternoon, after CTV News reached out to the National Bank of Canada, a spokesperson finally had an answer. The situation is the result of an error on the vehicle to be seized. We have touched base with Mr. Hahn to apologize and are in the process of returning the vehicle. An error that's left Michaela worried and without her vehicle for days. Hopeful her car is returned just as quickly as it was taken. It's unclear how that error happened or how long it will be until the car is returned. The family is hoping for some compensation too and say they will be fighting for that.